For update 6.5, we have a new batch of Ephemera 5 comment manuals to buy. Today we'll be briefly going over each one and discuss what is worth grabbing. As always, you can use comment manuals for a free merge if you're working on a project. Our 5-star comment manuals cost 300 Ephemera 5 each. First up is Groom Rafiel, and sadly because he's a beast dancer, you get a choice of 2 passives only. Barst Dance 2 grants plus 3 attack and speed to the dance target ally for the turn, and while that's fine, it's just so hard to replace things like Wings of Mercy or a Flyer ability skill in that beast slot. We do have Blaze or Gale Dance, Sacred Seals if you're okay with plus 4 attack or plus 4 speed. Raphael's other passive is Ward Beast, which is quite rare and grants plus 4 defense and res to nearby beast allies. It's also a Sacred Seal now, so you can stack plus 8 defense and res for your whole team instead of running closer distant guard. This might be a viable setup for some of the support type beasts like Ranulf, since beast refines are now rolling in. If you have Race in early end, Rafiel can pass both skills to his siblings, since Ward Beast just requires Spur Defense 2 or Spur Res 2. If not, well, both these skills are meant for certain specific classes, so they aren't exactly that versatile. They also aren't that crazy, albeit they are rare skills to acquire. For the most part, Rafiel is probably not going to be a high priority for many players. Our second 5-star manual is Groom Pen, who has skills a bit more useful to a wider range of units. First off, his Vessel of Cheer plus Tome is a Swiss Brow 2 weapon, plus 4 attack and speed on initiations, which is okay, but the Blue Fox Tomes inflict minus 4 to all stats on the foe when you initiate, which is equivalent to plus 4 to all stats on the user. Unless you need the attack and speed increase on your unit themselves, then the Fox Tome just outclasses Vessels of Cheer. It is a fancy bottle though if you want to toast the enemy. Weapons aside, Pent has Rally Up Attack Plus, which is the AoE rally buff. Great for those that want to buff the whole team, but unlike dual rallies, you need the base Rally Up skill, which has not appeared on easy to get units. Because you need 2 slots for Rally Up Attack Plus, you cannot get it with Pulse Smoke 3, which is Pent's other solid skill. It's very nice for slowing specials after combat, including stopping the stupid pre-charge specials on every single legendary mythic PvE map. You can get Rally Up Attack Plus or Pulse Smoke 3 with Dull Range 3, since it's on Mel Morgan, but unless the base Rally Up skills end up on other units, you can't get both together, which would have been awesome. You also cannot get Vessel of Cheer with Pulse Smoke 3, but again, just grab the Blue Fox Tome from Ilion instead. Overall, Groom Pen is probably worth the Ephemera, as Rally Up Attack Plus or Pulse Smoke 3 are not easy to get and both are pretty useful. Moving on to the 4-star comment manuals, we have Ninja Shamir this month. I would recommend grabbing her because she has the excellent Shuriken Cleaver and attack and speed 03. Shuriken Cleaver Plus is a brave axe that trades defense and res for no speed penalty, and it deals extra damage per hit the faster you are than the foe. This is great for high attack units with some speed, since you get the plus 4 damage against slower tanks, which is when you need that extra oomph. As for attack and speed 03, you need to 5-star Shamir, but this is a self-buffing skill for infantry and flyers that grants plus 5 attack and speed if you start the turn next to an ally. Very easy to do, combos with attack and speed ideal, and this is the easiest way to get this buff. Shamir also has Glimmer, which is fine to pick up, but don't bother with attack and speed 2, you can just get it from 4-star Comb now. Next up we have Benny, who has some interesting skills and could be helpful if you wanted an armor merge project. Benny comes with the Steadfast Lance Plus, which is the Guilt Fork Plus, and it boosts attack and defense while neutralizing attack and defense debuffs. Basic solid defensive weapon. Benny also has Breaks and Stance 2, which is on some heroic rail units, but it's another option. If you wanted to pass Rhea's Breaks and Stance 3 with her near save skill, then here's a way to do that. Besides those skills, Benny has 2 old skills in Pavis and Worry Fighter 3. Unless you're a very new player, you probably have plenty of those. Next up we got Barst, one of my favorite units to see when summoning, mainly just because he has reposition, which is what I throw on pretty much anyone I like. At 4 stars, Barst can give you reposition, knockback, and Spur Attack 3, which is easy to get prereqs for. At 5 stars, he has the Brave Axe Plus if you really need it, and you can grab everything at 5 stars as well. Fourth up is Sothe, who is a fun dagger unit to use. I actually used my former copy to clear the Medea's Mythic map recently. At 4 stars, Sothe is your Life and Death 3 holder, and you can get Glimmer as well. At 5 stars, he's the only unit with Spur Attack and Speed 2, which is plus 3 attack and speed to adjacent allies. Cross Spurs seem to be the tier 4 Spur skills, but I always wonder if we'll get buffed up tier 3 dual Spurs. Our last unit is going to be Nanna, who's had some fun ults, but OG Nanna is a pretty basic healer. She does have one kind of rare healing skill, and that's Restore Plus, which gets rid of penalties. This might be worth grabbing if you don't have Nanna on hand. You will need to 5-star her for the plus version, and at that point, just get the Absorb Plus Staff and Healing Light or Heavenly Light. At 4 stars, Nanna also has Drive Defense 2, which can be useful, and then there's Speed and Res Plus 2, which again I wouldn't really bother with. That'll be it for this batch of Ephemera common manuals. Be sure to spend last month's Ephemera before it's gone. For me, this time I'm thinking of grabbing Pent and Shamir for sure. Probably gonna skip Raphael and then just pick up whatever 4 stars as well. Good luck getting all the Ephemera you need, and I will see you guys in the next video.